Right, now I'd just like to run you through some of the reasons to perhaps upgrade to the great ER390M. As well as being a standard cash register, it has many upgradable features, not the least of which are the two RS232 ports on the right hand side of the machine. Here we can attach any number of peripheral devices to turn this simple cash register into a point of sale terminal. They might be a barcode scanner, or it could be a remote printer for the kitchen. It could be a weighing scale. It could also be connection to a PC using SamPOS software, which is available from HotPOS, which sucks back your sales at the end of the day and gives you date range reporting and basic stock control. If we move the register back around, some of the other great features are a very bright and prominent LCD backlit display. This just makes it very easy for operators to monitor what they're doing, especially when making changes or alterations. A great feature of the SAM4's ER390 is the Clamshell Printer. If we just take this printer cover off, you will never have a problem with paper jams with this printer. There is no feeding mechanism at all. The paper just sits in the bottom of the clam and closes the lid. No more paper jams stuck at your point of sale. We'll just put that back on now. This machine also has a rotating customer display which pops up like so. It rotates 270 degrees to give your customer full view wherever your machine may be sitting on the counter. Another reason to upgrade from some of the earlier models of the SAM4's range is the number of item keys we can fit on our keyboard. You'll notice this is a flat spill-proof keyboard, perfect for hospitality and cafes. It's also good for convenience stores because of the number of items it can hold in its memory. It is very handy having a lot of quick service keys on here for fast processing of orders. There is a keyboard template and setup instructions on the HotPOS Help website on how to make all of these items individual products that you sell. Why choose the ER390M SAM4's cash register? Firstly, the SAM4's is the most trusted brand of cash register in Australia. They've been in the marketplace for a very long time. This particular model has stood the test of time, being out for a number of years, and we know from personal experience when these guys go out, they just don't come back. Of course, it has a factory 12-month warranty included, as do all of our cash registers. The HotPOS difference as well, getting one of these registers from HotPOS, you of course get our free video tutorials, our free post-sale support, email support, and of course we have plenty in stock ready to ship to you within a couple of working days.
Okay.
Alright, now we're going to come to our tutorial on programming department names on our buttons, and also programming the logo receipt message tailored to your store. On the HotPOS Help website, as well as the help guides, there is also keyboard templates like this, where you can open them in Microsoft Word or other Word documents, and you can actually type in and color code your buttons as you see fit. This is a great way to start your cash register programming before you actually assign descriptions to your buttons. Work out what goes together. A nice little tip is to put your quick selling items near the keypad in case you need to do multiple items. Okay, so first things first, we can lift off our little spill resistant cover here. When we're programming descriptions, we need the original keypad that came with the cash register. It has letters in the top corners of the screen that's used to program descriptions on the buttons. We then move the spill resistant cover to one side. We pop on our little template that we've printed off Word. Just for the exercise, we've written in food and drinks as department 1 and 2. The numerical departments start from top left and go up and down. Alright, the first thing we need to do is turn our key around to program, like so. And to enter in description programming, we need to enter a mode called 300 subtotal. To do that, we press 300 subtotal, like so. On our display, it says PLU description programming, so we know we're in the right area. We simply then press the item we'd like to program first, in this case food, and then we take our original sheet with the lettering on it, and we simply type in food. You'll notice this is in the QWERTY format, the same as a computer keyboard. So we type F00D, like so, and then we press the X time button to finalise the sequence. And we've got a printout out of our machine. We can press cache to finalise, and we'll see that food is now on our PLU description 1. We'll now do PLU 2 and drinks. So again, the same sequence, 300 subtotal. We then press the button we want to program, in this case drinks, and we put our overlay over the top and type in drinks. In this case I can't spell correctly, so I'm just going to use whatever button it is to get back there. Son of a nutcracker! Okay, so now we're going to program PLU2 drinks on our keyboard. We're going to type in again 300 subtotal, like so. Then we press the drinks button. We put our overlay with the QWERTY keyboard over the top, and we type in drinks. D-R-I-N-K-S. We press X time button to complete, and cache to finalise. Terrific. That is now programmed. As a little matter of note, a great idea, even though you've printed out your own programming sheet for your keyboard, you'll need this one for further description programming. Keep it underneath like so, and they can live underneath there happily together, like this. Okay, now we're not going to replace the spill-proof cover just yet because we need to program a description on our receipt to represent your receipt header message. So we're going to do the name of your store on line 1 of the receipt. We're going to use the store example name of shop ABC, and we're going to put that on line 1 of your receipt header. There are 6 lines available on your receipt header, which might say your shop number, your phone number, address, your ABN number, and the words tax invoice. Okay, so here we go. We keep the key in the programming position. We type in 700 subtotal, 700 subtotal, like so. On the display it shows us we're in logo description programming. We then press the number of the line that we want to program. In this case it's line number 1 on the top of the receipt, and we choose the X time key to enter that selection. On the display it shows us logo line number 1. Then we enter the description using our keypad, shop A, B, C. You'll notice you can use spaces, backspace, and double and caps lock down here for double sizing and using different fonts on your receipt. Then we then press subtotal to finalise and cache to finish. And you'll get a confirmation on the receipt saying line 1 is shop ABC. We're going to take off the receipt. We can place our own keyboard cover on top like so. We'll move the key around to off so it doesn't scream at us if we accidentally press a button. And we can replace the spill-proof cover. Just clips in like so. And we are ready to go. We're now going to show you how to enter a price on one of your PLU buttons here on the left hand side. For this example we're going to preset a price of $5 on food and $10 on drinks. This of course is very handy if you are a quick service cafe and perhaps you would like preset prices on your cappuccinos, lattes and flat whites, for example. We will turn the key around to the programming position. You'll notice it says program mode on our display. We then enter 200 subtotal, which puts us into PLU program mode. We then press the button we'd like to change, in this case food, and we'd like to put a preset price of $5, 500. Again, noticing I'm not using the decimal point. We then press X time to save that. We can now move on directly and program $10 into the drinks button by pressing drinks, then 1000 and pressing the X time button. We can now press cache to finalise the sale, and we're done. Please keep in mind that further instructions are available on the HotPOS Help Setup Guide for this cash register to program more options.